Most people believe that investing is only for the rich. However, if I told you that investing as little as £300 over a period of time will make you rich. So you don't have to be rich to invest, but if you don't invest, you will never be rich. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel again. My name is Nancy, and I'm your favorite internet wealth, mindset, and investment coach. And in this section, we're going to be discussing why investing is that thing that will build your wealth as opposed to saving. Now, savings is good, but investing is better. So, what it is that most professionals here, I believe you are one, rely on their salary only. And you find out that once you get to a certain age, probably at retirement, you notice that I've been saving, but my saving hasn't built me the wealth that I thought it will build me over a period of time. Yes, that is because savings are not designed to build your wealth. Let's do a typical maths example. You're saving at current rate of 3%, 4%, 5%, 3% actually, because this is 2026, right? And you save £300 every single month. And in 30 years, over a few decades, you've only saved up 100 and something thousand pounds, dollars, or euro. So when you think about it, if you retire with that amount, is that enough to sustain you post your retirement? Most probably not. Why? Because savings are not designed to build your wealth. Savings is good for emergencies and for, if we have our bills to pay and stuff like that. That's what savings is for. But if we're thinking of generating wealth for the future, investing is that thing that would help us build wealth. So let's talk about investing and how to invest for a beginner. Okay, so if you're a pure beginner and you have never invested before and don't know anything about investing, welcome and stick to it. And we're going to continue delving into this more deeply. So let's talk about investing. What is investing? Investing is essentially putting money into assets that you will grow over a period of time, or putting money into assets that will appreciate in value over a period of time. So most rich people save, but wealthy people own assets. So this is what we're trying to become. We're trying to become wealthy by having ownership in assets. So investing is that tool or that generator that will generate our wealth for us in a period of time. So how do I start investing as a beginner investor and I have no clue on how to invest? Again, welcome. So if I had no clue on where to start or what to do, I will start by opening a brokerage account. Now, Nancy, what is a brokerage account? Good question. A brokerage account is an account that facilitates the buying and the selling of these investments. So here in the UK, you have a brokerage account that's very popular in the markets. Trading 212 is an example of a brokerage account. Trading 212 offers commission-free investing, but it's a brokerage account because it has a variety of assets we can invest in. So this brokerage account facilitates the buying and the selling of this investment, right? Another example of a brokerage account is Vanguard UK, which is low cost and it's just beautiful to use. Another in the UK is Hargreaves Lansdown. But if you're not in the UK and you want to explore, you can explore by opening an interactive broker's account. Okay, that's an example of a brokerage account. If you're in the US, you can explore Fidelity. And if you are in Canada, you can explore the TFSA account with Wealth Simple. So now those are examples of brokerage accounts you can use to start your investment journey. Okay, so once you do that, now you're going to think about what is it that I want to invest in? What should I invest in now? So as beginner investors, I would recommend, and this is not financial advice, this is just for educational purposes, that we explore investing in ETFs, which are called exchange traded funds, okay, and REITs, which are real estate investment trusts. Now let's delve into ETFs. ETFs are basket of stocks that we should invest in, and we don't explore investing in individual stocks just yet. So as beginner investors, what we should be thinking about is diversification, means that you've put your money into so many things, and risk reduction. So we should always be having at the back of our mind to reduce our risk, okay, and to diversify. And ETFs provide that aptly, okay? So ETFs is us investing in a basket of stocks or a basket of funds, and like I said, not individual companies. A good example or the most popular ETF on the market currently is the S&P 500. Some of you have heard about it, some of you might not have heard about it, but it's called the Standards and Poor 500. What is that, Coach Nancy? This is essentially 503 of the top performing companies in the world. So you find companies like Apple, companies like Tesla, companies like Nvidia, Microsoft, Meta. These are all companies within that basket, which is the S&P 500. Within it, we invest in the full basket and we have exposure into all of those companies. That is essentially what an ETF is. Now, these ETFs can be, you can purchase them or invest them over the counter, or what is called at every point in time during the day, as long as the stock markets are open. So in the UK, we have our stock market open, which is the London Stock Exchange, open from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And similarly, we have the New York Stock Exchange, the Nasdaq Stock Exchange, and everything. So we purchase this or we invest through that brokerage account, i.e. or e.g. Trading 212. So you go into your app, you search for it, and you just buy. It's so easy. Investing is so easy. Literally, you find out what you want to invest in, you go into your app, you press buy, and that's it. Simple. 2 or 3 easy steps to invest in. Okay. So I would recommend that beginner investors start with ETFs. Now let's explore ETFs more in example. So if you a UK adult, US adult, or European adult, anywhere part of the world, or Canadian adult, and you wanted to start investing £300 a month, or $300 a month, or 300 euros a month in the simple S&P 500, which has showed us on average to return about a 10% return on investment. If I was to invest £300 today for the next 30 years, in 30 years, I would have, of course, we're not taking inflation into consideration here, but I'm just saying over £600,000, dollars or euros. And the same £300 put in a standard savings account in that same period would return £175,000. So we've shown you here that savings is good, but if you want to make your money work harder for you, which is the aim to build wealth, we must invest. So investing in the simple, low cost, diversified ETFs like the S&P 500 will give us better returns than putting money in our savings. Most times, money in our savings, inflation eats money in our savings. It erodes it very, very quickly because the rate of inflation your investment should outperform the rate of inflation. Now, if you think about it, this is 2026. The current rate of inflation here in the UK in 2026 is 3%. Now, if your bank is giving you 3% in your savings rate, means that your money is losing value. 3 minus 3, 0. Your money can never grow. So it's not working for you. So you find out that what most people find out, and they find out too late, is that they're approaching retirement and they're thinking, oh my God, this figure I'm seeing in my savings account is not going to last me for the next 20, 30 years. And this is what they deal with, the pain of regret. So I tell my students and my community members, I know investing requires sacrifice, which a lot of us should do, but do you want to deal with the pain of the sacrifice now or the pain of regret in the future? So if that is you, that you want to start your investment journey today, I would implore you to start investing today. Little drops make a mighty ocean. So you do not have to be rich to invest, but if you do not invest, you will never become rich. So what it is that you can start investing with as little as 50, 100, 200, 300 pounds every single month, and it keeps growing because compound interest is working for you over a period of time. However, if you leave it too late, you will need to invest more to get to your goal. So if you wanted to start your investment journey today, start by researching, reading, or just listening to this video and just doing something. I say all the time, action takers are money makers. So if you like to just take away fear, start today. Okay. And if you'd like me to coach you on how to invest, okay, if you're a complete beginner, I want to learn step by step on how to invest and set up your investments. Yes, I teach every time. You can join me in my beginner class. You're going to see a link in my description for you to join my next class, okay, and start your investment journey today. If you'd like this video and like more of this, please click on the like button, thumbs up, and subscribe for more making money views and videos coming up. Anything about investing and personal finance, this is the right page for you. So click the subscribe button, share, and see you on the next one.